this hill.
No, up here. Cover kill.
Hello and welcome
Channel
to Bay
switched.
1, this is Jafal Maraxi. Let's create a sub-channel here so that I don't annoy everyone.
Channel created.
Okay, so I've got my own streaming channel on the Twitch server, which is mk001.dynds.org:11111. I always get that confused. So yeah, we're doing experiments at T10. Now, probably the one that I'm most wanting to try is something using the Mega Hovers. I've only got one at the moment. I'm probably going to need another one. Actually, I'm going to need another two. And these babies are 800k each. Ouch, that's going to hurt. Now, do I have any more of these available? I can take some off one of my Megabots. Let's go and find this thing. And we're going to borrow them from here and hopefully remember to put them back after we're done. So we'll just take that one, and that will give us the number that we need. Yep, working on Bay 37. Mega Hover Thinger. Okay, so first things first, let's build a platform for the pilot seat, which is going to be about 3 blocks by 3 blocks. Let's make sure we got clone mode on for when doing this, it'll make things a lot easier. And raise that up in the bay by using the period key. And now we want to put the first set of hovers on here. We're going to have these just in front of the pilot seat. And then we're going to have a hover on the back. And now we'll want to make sure that all of these blocks are actually connected up. And also that the pilot seat is relatively well shielded. And now we want to be able to put some guns on here, which this is going to be where the real challenge comes in. I want to use mega guns, mega TXs or mega SMGs or something. So we could fit one underneath. Let's start. Can we fit one on the top or on the side or something? I don't know yet. We'll find out. We may even be able to fit one on the front, but you see where we're currently using all of these annoying little connection-y type cubey things. Instead we can use rods from now on. So let's see if I can actually get a block there. Can we mount one over the pilot seat here? Not from that connection point. Can we mount it there? Nope, it needs to be one block higher. And then, okay, no, it still doesn't want to mount up there. Can we do anything by moving it to that point? Nope, doesn't like it. Instead we're going to have to do a reverse mount like so. I don't really like having it reverse mounted like that though. We may be forced to push it up by one more. And then we use some of these rod thingies. Oh, they won't work there because there's some collision issue going on. We can't do it like that either. So are you going to force us to have that mounted otherwise? Well, we'll see. That's a short one. Let's put one of those in for the front. We may end up having to do something like this. Now we can mount that on, and we'll use a prism underneath here to connect onto. There we go. And we can fit another one underneath for sure. I don't like it being like that. Ideally we want to be able to get a last MegaSMG on here as well. Let's go and pull one from another design. Yeah, even I don't have infinite resources in Robocraft. See if we can do something to mount them to the side. Let's put a... we can take these blocks off the front. Drop this down a little bit, put some rods coming out to the side. How so? Something like this. And then a little bit too close in. Not going to work that close. They need to be another block or so apart. Alright, let's move that connection a little bit further back then. Let's use some of the curved ones again. Then we will use two of the long rods like this. Grab the SMGs. Now they fit, but now they're too far apart, so we can add a block in here, use these slightly shorter ones. I mean, we could technically maybe get those closer in. Ah, no, we can't because there's collision issues. Now, at least they fixed that issue. Alright, so we have to use the slightly shorter variations. Now, how do we deal with these connection points? We've only got 100 CPU to finish this off. So we're looking at some more, still got some more of these curved ones here. We probably want to try and route the mount points back a little bit further for these ones. We can get 1, 2. That's relatively close. It's not quite as far back as I really want that mount point to be though. Yeah, the weight is pretty much centrally underneath those front hovers. Let's actually give this a test and see how it works. So we're going to go practice mode. Oh god, this waller is like crazy. Doesn't like turning either. Pilot seat needs to be moved back just a little bit. Let's move this pilot seat back 1. See if that gives us a little bit more turning control. But yeah, the guns on the front there are too heavy. It does give us another option, thinking about it, in terms of trying to mount them underneath like this. Let's get rid of this mess. Put those hover blades back on the side there, and we can potentially actually mount these kind of on the side. We need to have those blocks connected on. Yep, we can fix those there. We can put a little prism there, a 5 long rod straight up from the side. That's a short one. Then collision issues. I mean, this is one potential method. Why will it not put the guns on in clone mode? Oh, we've got collision issues there. There we go. Okay, this has more real potential for a design. Now we're getting some rods on the sides. We need... Do we have any more of these curved ones? Yep. Now we want to have some more... Okay, let's buy a couple of more of those. Yep. Investing in 6 of each. We're going to put them around like this. Grab that. Put a prism like so. And then we'll do the same kind of thing here. There we go, so they're now connected on the top, and then we pretty much do the same basic concept underneath. Hopefully still having plenty of room for upgrades and stuff. Let's just... How many more of these rods have we got? Okay, we can do that. Okay, so we've still got CPU to play with. Interesting. Can we fit any lower tier guns on this, or any other SMGs on here? I mean, we could... Yep, that pretty much takes us up close to cap. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, I want to keep that one on top, but we do need to have some more mass underneath here. Let's see about exactly... Yeah, we're going to have that SMG near the back. Nope, too much. So we'll have to take off at least one set of these blocks. That one is going to have to stay. Now can the SMG mount here? There we go. 1 CPU spare. Well, we'll stick with this and just see how this works in the interim. Let's just optimize some of these blocks though. We want to take care of these ones. Switch that like so. Yeah, we can leave those kind of in place maybe. No, can't. Cut the mass. Alright, we'll see how this works. And classic mode. Actually, we'll find out how many people are waiting in queue, if this is even going to work. 12. And this was prompted by someone that watches my channel on YouTube. What was your name? I should give you a shout out. Where's the messages? Community. Where is it? Oh, it's Bloody Omen. So it's a shout out to Bloody Omen for the design concept. Okay, it's not allowing me to queue up. Let's try that again. It's just skipping me. Okay, why is classic mode skipping me? Let's quit and relaunch the game, just to make sure it's not a problem with the client. Of course, it would probably help if I actually tested that the design works with the updated mass distribution. But that would be too easy. Alright, let's try queuing for classic again and see if it works this time without me being skipped. There we go, finally.
The battle for Glees Lake has begun. Megabot spotted. SMG spotted.
Alright, let's push. Game over. Well, that worked pretty well. Let's give that another try. Hopefully it won't skip me. Oh, there we go. Straight into another game.
The battle for Tharsis Rift has begun.
Yeah. Boom. That didn't go so well.
Drake, user left your channel.
Okay. Alright, let's see about optimizing some more of this mess here. Let's change these ones out. We're already using prisms down there. Or, not prisms, but whatever. Let's swap these ones out to Unas, or tetras rather. I didn't have clone mode on. Oops. There we go. Actually, we can have those. Those can just be prisms as well. And accidentally just deleted the curved ones which we had here. Let's go and put those back. There we go. But yeah, everything underneath does need to be heavier. So there's no point trying to save mass on these ones. We need them to be heavier. So, and there is also an argument that maybe these shouldn't be less mass either. Okay, so that adds a little bit more weight underneath the design. Let's go back to classic.
The battle for Ophiuchus Valley has begun.
Okay, we'll stick behind that guy. He'll act as our shield. Really do need some thrusters of some type to be able to get most usage out of this. No. Yeah, all of my mass is on top, so that's why I've ended up flipping. But that does give argument that maybe I should be going backwards instead anyway. Have better weapon arcs as well. Okay, that's worth keeping in mind. No, don't fly off the cliff. Okay, we seem to be dominating the enemy even without my help. Wow, team victory, and I did nothing. But maybe the real clue here is that I need to be upside down on this design. So let's try and flip a few things and see how that works. I mean, the pilot seat isn't really going to have the same level of protection though. I can't exactly mount him underneath, although I could dig down. Alright, we have to leave that there. Dig down here. Put the pilot seat at the bottom of this well. Remove that. Put the mega gun underneath. got this whole array here which is still needed. Got those 3 guns. I mean, it does work better in the reverse configuration, so... Alright, let's rebuild. Let's move this, take all this back stuff off. Clone mode, clone mode. What we're going to do is channel out this section here, connect forward, and actually, yeah, pilot seat's going to be mounted right underneath here. And the protection for the pilot seat is actually going to be the MegaSMG that's mounted underneath it. So we will need to, okay, replace these. Question, can these fit in here? No, they can't, so this actually does have to come forward one more. Okay, and now we can fit the curved things. Do we want to use the 3s or the 4s? Can we mount the guns on the side using 3s? We'll try. Yeah, that works. And now we want to do the same kind of thing with mounting the gun underneath. Yeah, I mean, if we mount it low enough down, like something like this, that might work out for us. So we've got 3 MegaSMGs on here. We still need to do the other connection points, so let's grab the long rods. And that enables us to actually mount to there. I don't like that, that's too vulnerable. Let's use the shorter rods here, and that way we're mounting to... we're going to mount back to this block. It's a little bit more preferred, and we'll do a similar thing underneath. Why are we not liking this? It is working now. Yep, we don't want that. We want some kind of curvy thing. I know, technical speak, isn't just great. Okay, so that has better weapon arcs on the front. We could probably work out a way to pull that in by a block, but there really isn't. Yeah, we can't get that much closer without messing around with whatever curvy blocks we're using. But where are we on the top mount gun? have the one there. We can't have it really at the front any other way. Yeah, let's leave that there. That's kind of our protection against plasma. Now let's optimize some of these bits. So we're going to change that to prisms. Yeah. I mean, in theory, if I could find a way to cull some of the additional mass, we could make this a little bit... well, to cull some of these blocks, we could add some thrusters to help with turning the stuff, but let's just go and practice, see how it works. This thing does not like turning at all. Yeah, that MegaSMG underneath it is way too low down. Alright, so it doesn't work with these. Let's move this up on the design. And this also has the benefit of saving a little bit of mass as well. Not mass, of CPU. Doesn't quite save us enough. Let's see where is the pilot seat. The pilot seat is there. We could afford to potentially move him forward by one more. We didn't have that fixed correctly. How can I shave off 10 blocks? If anyone has ideas, I'm receptive. Yeah, the pilot seat is actually underneath this block here. Can't really do anything to slim that. We can lose that, we can lose that, we can actually lose these ones altogether. We can lose these, we can shorten this. Okay, we can actually use some better thrusters here. Can we get T4s? There we go. And then practice. Okay, those thrusters are not turning the right way. Thrusters, go home, you're drunk. Alright, let's see if we can move the pilot seat forward by one more block. Oh god, that's so extra vulnerable now. I do not like that one bit. What can I do to reinforce that a little bit? Okay, these are connected on wrong. I mean, I can afford to lose those blocks. There we go. A little bit more in terms of connection points. I mean, it's wide open for fire from that angle. Pretty much any angle, really. Let's see if that's more controllable. No, they're still turning the wrong way. How about we get rid of the idea of using these for that reason and put them on the front or underneath there to help with acceleration. I don't know how much impact they'll have. We'll try. Okay. Accelerates better, still moves like a pig. But acceleration is a lot better than it was. We'll see about putting the T10 SMG in the middle here. There we go. Like so. Alright, back to classic mode.
The battle for Hellion Crater has begun. Megabot spotted.
Boom. Doesn't work if I get too close. Okay, let's try a different design here. I mean, we know that these mount points kind of work, but they're not going to work for plasma, that's the problem. I'd like to put plasma on this thing. Let's see what we need for that to work. We've got the Mega Launcher would go here. Let's pull these other guns off. Got the one that would go there. And for these other ones we would need to have... Where would we actually need... Oh, that's the wrong bloody gun. Mega launcher. We'd need to have a connection point out around here. Oops, didn't mean to delete those. Right, wouldn't work with that. If we use a shorter rod, then could we connect on? We could, but this needs to be further forward. Maybe, I'm not sure. Right, that's a no-brainer.
User joined your channel.
If... Yes.
Yes.
What's up, Joker?
I saw you. You just like just one shot. What the heck?
Yeah, well, it's an experimental design. What do you expect?
What do you use? Why are you using like a 3 mega overdose?
To see if you can.
I mean, is that better than like a regular T10 over or what?
Not really.
Just trolling around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot slower than a regular T10 hover.
Yeah. But the funny fact, you know, the mega W's are faster than regular T10 in Noodle. You know what I mean?
Can't use the mega guns because...
I mean, it's supposed to be faster than like a regular T10 over, but it's even a lot worse or what?
Yeah, just... you'd need thrusters on there to get the acceleration, because the TX1s have really bad acceleration, but they're... yeah.
Yeah?
It's kind of hard. Alright, so we can move this back by a block. And that will in fact save us a few CPU. Just by using, yeah, some standard blocks here. We're going to leave those as what they are, and then... Okay, so we'll... nope, I want that. Can get rid of that one. Get rid of that. And use the shorter rods potentially. Then just add a block on like that, and okay, that culls a little bit. Let's put the standard SMG back on the top. Oh nope, still the same amount of CPU. Wow. Doesn't save anything. Yeah, there's not really any way to cull that. We don't want to sacrifice any kind of shielding from the bottom. As you've already seen, it's kind of vulnerable. Alright, let's just add that back. See if we can reduce or mitigate some of the mess there. And back to classic. Hello God of War, welcome to the stream. They should increase CPU at tier 10 by like 300.
The battle
User
for
left your
Richard has begun.
Doesn't look like they went this way.
Medic hover spotted. Megabot spotted. Medic hover spotted. SMG
Oh, I lost that gun relatively easily.
SMG tank spotted. Medic walker spotted. Medic hover spotted. Megabot spotted. Medic hover spotted.
Boom. Well. Well, this isn't a Megabot, so I'm just playing with design concepts. Alright, so that's how it works with those thrusters there. Let's try moving the thrusters forward. We can't really put them there though, because that's got collision issues. What happens if we put some No, we can't use T2 thrusters on it. Okay. Well, I guess that's a note to the thruster idea. back to putting those T4s back where they were, and see if I can just get used to moving this thing. It's also a little bit disappointing how quickly these guns got shut off.
The battle for Tyhonium Canyon has begun. Tesla hover spotted. SMG hover spotted. Medic hover spotted. SMG tank spotted. Megabot spotted. Interceptor spotted. Target user spotted.
Suicide to win it for the team. Alright, let's switch those blocks there to prisms. And that can technically be switched to a, well, these are tetras, that can be switched to a prism technically, but I'm not going to worry about that. But we are going to switch these ones. There we go. Yeah. One more classic match and that'll be it for this particular stream. Yeah, it's just a different design that you can try. It's not particularly good, but yeah.
The battle for Hellion Crater has begun. Medic hover spotted. Medic hover spotted. SMG tank spotted. Plasma walker spotted. SMG copter spotted. Medic hover spotted.
Boom. Not the best design. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I think that pretty much proves that you can't make a megabot using well, not a megabot, a tier 10 bot using mega SMGs and mega hovers that works practically. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.